Everyone, it's Sean from Sean's Model Builds, and I'm back for the first part of Reliant building in my new apartment's model room. By now, you have seen the videos of the model room tour, and so now it's time to get back to putting on the Aztec decals, the remaining Aztec decals for the saucer, which I conveniently kept in this little bag here. And I'm just going to shift the light a bit so that I can see. There, I can see a bit better now. Yeah, the water's warmed up. Got the... Yeah, so let's just see. What will we look for first? Well, let's start with... Oh, I know. Let's start with R31. Right along there. So you gotta get all the decals out of the bag and then work on them one by one. So let me find R31 and I'll be right back. The decals are laid out. This one is 132. You can see that there. And so this, just ignore the 2, and that's 131. So I have to cut it out. And the unlabeled one is decal 123. So I got them laid out in order. So I'm going to cut 131 out and get ready to lay it down. Alright, so decal 131 is soaking in the water now. Just have to find the... there's the green highlighter. That's what I always do before I apply the decal, is I mark the guide with an outline of where I'm going to place it. Now, of course, if you're putting 131 down, you're not going to put 119 down right now. You're going to have to wait. But there's the outline in place. You see? 131. I am going to see if I can adjust... There! That's a bit better. Okay, good. That's a bit better. Now, got the tweezers. Get the decal out. Let it dry on the paper towel, and then we should be all set here. And I might as well put away my brushes while I'm waiting. This whole collection of brushes here, and I have my childhood brush holder, which you can see there. So let's see if I can actually how many brushes will fit on it. That's a good experiment. There's about room for 12 or so, maybe 13. And I have the brushes tube protectors somewhere. But I might as well put them all in here. I don't know where the X-Acto blade is at this precise moment, but I'll find out later. As you can see, there's a spot waiting for it, but in the meantime, there's a big stir stick. Okay. Time to apply the decal now. Got to turn the ship this way so I can get at it, and you can still see. So then we turn the decal. Okay, let's see here. Will it come off? It's backing paper. Yes, it will. Can I still do this? Yes, there we go. And then you just pull carefully. Tug, tug, tug. And what I found is better is to try and get the air out as the decal is applied, like so. And then, if it's a bit out of place, you get a nice thick brush like this, with a soft bristle, of course. So it'll have to be this one. Get it moist, brush it all over the decal with the water, and then carefully need more, you see. Because now you have to slide the decal this way so it's not overlapping the other. There! That got it near perfect. Excellent. See? There it is. In place. Mark it on the guide now. But before I mark it on the guide, of course, you apply the microsol to it so that it can get properly embedded in place on the hull now that it's in the proper position, but actually just a little. There. Good. Okay. So microsol is there, and now we mark the guide. So that was decal 131. We've already done the outline and a decal label. So you just highlight in the remaining section to show its application, and you can see the difference between the two different shades of green highlighter. But see, there you go. You skip past 119, so you go right for 121, and you go alternating around the circle, and then by the time you get to 119, it should be all dry and no disruption. And that's how I'll do the top saucer as well. It's nice to have some brushes that can be used strictly for decal water and brushing on the micro set, so that you don't have to worry about them getting all gummed up with paint, because I had these two brushes for a very long time. I used them for several years. Now this one still has a somewhat soft bristle. This one, it's as hard as a rock because of the Tamiya paint. Now I don't have time to show the application of every decal, but at least I have 131 down now. I had to just get it over the phaser bump, but that's where the microcell will come in again and work it over the surface. And in order to make the surface completely level that the ship is resting on, I just rest it on its... Well, actually, the Q-tip don't do it. Yes, it is the Q-tip box after all. So that's all for now. I'll come back when I